Hello, viewers. Sriram Kumar here. Here we have a good PMP success story from Sabreen. She cleared sometime back, and again we were just chatting before this recording that how is this helpful for you in her career? I'm sure she has some points because she cracked some interviews. She's able to progress. Because the big question is why we do this PMP, primarily to change a job or move further in the same current organization, some growth, right? That's why we learn it. So let's listen from her. Before that, congratulations, Sabreen, for this great achievement.
Thank you so much, Shreya.
Great. So what we'll do is we'll see the certificate. Okay, that
Yeah.
the energy booster. Okay, first thing you have to see the energy booster and come back. So here is the energy booster. September 27, she got certified. Sabrina, you have this date already planned well a few months back, or was it a final time?
No, I mean, I followed your advice that day. I mean, when I joined the training,
Uh-huh.
you had said a point very clear, like in order to achieve anything, you have to first set that date or like otherwise you will not take it seriously. For example, I can say I actually plan to do it somewhere in April or May. I wanted to do this certification, but I was not very serious. But
Mm.
when I went through your, I mean, training part, and the first thing which you said, put plan a date, keep it in your mobile as a as a note or a
Okay.
reminder, and then start preparing for PMP. That's what you had given him, right? The note.
Okay.
I
So you
did
took,
that,
you took that
and
and followed it. Very good.
yeah, I followed that. Yes.
Very good. Very good. Really impressive because we keep talking about goal setting. One of
Yes.
the interesting thing in goal setting is setting a timeline. If
Yeah.
you
Obviously, I mean, once you set a timeline, that's when you become serious about it to
perfect,
achieve.
perfect. So before we jump it there, I know first thing you cleared PMP and also you moved something in your career.
Hmm.
Congratulations for the
Thank
success in
you.
your career.
Thank you. Thank
Um,
you.
give some highlight for the people because this video is going to be watched by people who
Hmm.
cleared, going to clear, or maybe somebody want to try PMP. These are the people going to watch this video.
Hmm.
And what is your takeaway out of these classes and learning? How it's helpful in your corporate journey?
Yes, I mean, see, when you have decided something to do, the first thing is be serious
Uh,
and plan towards it. Otherwise, you will end up like postponing it, or you might not do it very carefully. So, when after taking the classes, I followed your study plan also somewhat. And yes, coming to the reading part, it was a very huge setback for me because I'm not a good book reader. First of all, I don't like reading books. I can
mhm.
watch videos, I can do this, that, but I don't like reading books. But first time in my life, I had read that much huge book. Either it might be Rita or in PM Book, but yes, I went through Rita Mulke and complete one reading, and then I went with the mock test.
Uh,
So I mean, the way you can judge or the way you can let yourself know that where you stand is to give number of mock tests.
mm,
Give mock test, and then you will get to know, okay, this is where I am lagging, or this is where I have to improve. So for me, it helped a lot. I mean, the mock test, even though I was scoring less, but
mm,
still it helped me to gauge myself, like where I'm standing,
mm.
and prepare those weak areas. So that I can say. And yes, when I was seriously preparing for PMP, that's wherein I was also searching for the jobs
Okay.
simultaneously.
Okay.
So this reading has really helped me in cracking the interviews.
Mm-hmm.
So I have cracked 3 to 4 companies, I mean, offers I had in hand, out
Wow.
of which I had to select the best. And now I have joined IBM as a project manager. So
Congratulations. Mm,
thank you. So that's wherein I mean, like, I understood that when you take a PMP as serious on serious note,
Mm.
and you start preparing the way, I mean, how the project manager will behave from start to end, the process groups, I really could visualize myself and put it when I was being interviewed. I literally was getting ideas from your classes,
Oh,
tutorials,
okay.
and I could literally give them the examples and from my real time experience also.
Nice. Nice to know. Nice to know. Happy to see that what you learn were able to reproduce because
Yes, that is the most important thing, and
order,
right, what you learn, you have to put it into
reproduce,
practice. That's
feedback, apply. I think that's a skill. Okay. There are people who learn, but when you ask them, can you explain it? They'll feel, give me some more time, right? So it's interesting. Good. Good. You cracked it. Now look at the way. Now you are choosing the company.
yeah,
It's not company choosing you. You are choosing the company on a managerial role, not junior role.
yeah,
Because some may think that okay, nowadays people get 4 or 5 offers, but managerial role you will not get 4 or 5 offers. So
yes.
it's not easy. So you made a good job. I really appreciate that. That's a really good one. Keep winning more. Good wishes.
Thank you.
And coming on the exam part, did you went online or center-based exam?
No, I took center based.
Okay, very good. How was the facilities?
Yeah, it was superb. I went, I mean, I gave my exam in Hyderabad,
Uh-huh.
so it was superb. I mean, I
Okay.
had a good experience. There was no issues.
Very good, very good. So this exam question, are you able to manage within the time? Was it comfortable?
Yeah. Coming to this part, I mean, like, yes, I followed your rule 90, 70, 70 mantra.
Very good.
And yes, when I was attempting the mock exams,
Hmm.
I was able to complete those 180 questions in what you say, 2.5 or 3 hours. Okay,
Wow, that's
between two
good
and a
speed.
half, 3 hours, I used to complete.
Yeah,
Any time, any mock exam I took from ShriLearning or either from the outside, I used to complete. But when I went in the real time, when I was giving my real PMP exam,
yeah.
I could, I was just able to complete my exam just 10 minutes before the time.
Oh. So what could be the reason? The questions are lengthy.
Yes, I mean, I got most of the questions were lengthy.
Oh,
Most of them were lengthy. I mean, I felt like I was reading a story.
oh. But
Most,
even though it's a lengthy, are you able to get the context what these guys are trying
yes,
to ask?
yes, that's where, because that's where I think the time, that's where it took much time for me also to,
Understanding the
once
context.
you read the question and you highlight it, right?
Hmm.
And then you have to again reread that part highlighted to put it into a bucket where it
Let
will
me
go.
ask you, let me ask you, do you use a highlighter means in the Pearson exam, you will
Yes,
have an option to go to the
yes,
color marking.
yes. On the, I mean, just above the screen, I mean, you will
Hmm.
have on that window itself, you will be having a highlighter option
Hmm.
also. So you
Okay.
can select that highlighter and you can, when you're reading a lengthy questions, it will be helpful for you that you can just
But the
highlight the
mark,
important point and then reread it once you are done with the question.
one more basic question. This highlighter, we have to go in a menu and click it, or it's openly available in the top.
On the top, it's available. Just you
Open
have to click on highlighter.
use it and start highlighting. Ah,
Yes.
okay. That's pretty interesting. Okay. That's good. Do they have a strikeout option if you want to strike out the wrong answer?
No, that we don't have.
Only a highlighter is there. Okay.
Highlighter is there. That's it.
Okay, okay, pretty good. I think that consumes time. I know I've seen you sometime hearing that you go 2.5 hours, 3 hours like a bullet train. You keep, but do you did you take a break in this real exam?
Yes, real exam I have taken 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Two times I've taken break because you require it, you need it. Because when you go through those lengthy questions and you complete your first 90 minutes, you get tired and you feel like now I need a break.
True.
Then that time, at that time, this 10 minutes break will give you a refresher and you will come out with a fresh mind.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So 90, 70, 70. So which slot was a little hurry maybe the last one you have to push faster?
Yes, the last one I had to go through. And yeah, that was the highest, I can say. And that was the part where I got small questions also. So I
Uh,
could easily complete it. That's
uh,
why I said, I mean, just 10 minutes were left for me to complete.
okay, okay, that's pretty close, very close. So did you get a feel middle of the exam? Okay, I'm ready. I'll be complete the exam successfully. I will pass this exam.
To be frank, to be honest, Sriram, when I was answering the first 60 questions, I was like, will I be failing this time?
Oh, God.
That feeling I got, really, I got that feeling. But I mean, as I progressed to the questions, then
But
I understood, I mean, okay,
you're getting
that
better.
is nothing like difficult or this. That's something with your mind, how you fix your mind. Like,
Right,
are you taking it positively or negatively? That's where
right,
it.
right. Okay, yeah. I keep telling that is exam is purely mindset. It's not about the toughness. It's about our mind only decides whether you pass or fail, right? So that's all about it. Very good, nice. So when I click it, you got the results there, and
Yes.
I believe they took 2 3 days to give you a certificate.
No, to be
So,
honest, that evening I got my
oh
certificate
yeah,
and I
faster,
posted it also.
faster. Yeah, they are happy with your clearing, so they gave
Yeah,
immediate.
I think so.
Okay, nice. So now tell me for some thought process for the people who are preparing. If you want to give a couple of points, do this. What will be yours?
First thing, read. I would suggest all the PMP exam who want seekers to go through the Rita Mulke for sure.
Mm.
Once I understand PMBOK is a professional guide, but still Rita Mulke has a good explanation. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Yes. And once you're done with the Rita Mulke, go through the mocks. Give n number of mock exams. I
Mm.
would suggest n number of mock exams so that you will be prepared. I mean, like in terms of the time management also, and
Right.
also in terms of the weak areas where you have to come up.
Right. Right.
The third thing is follow this 90-70-70 mantra for sure
Okay.
in your real time, and take breaks for sure in your exams,
I think that's
because that is very much needed to refresh your mind.
got you. Got you. Got you. That's nice. That's a
And
valuable tips. How do you
yeah,
manage with the time in home? I know you are packed with the family, office life.
I mean, earlier when I was in previous company, my shift starts at 2:30. So I used to manage my kid online stuff. My kid is in senior KG now.
Oh,
So his classes are from 10:30 to 12:30. So I manage easily. But now my current job and my kids online study are like we sit together side by side and we stick to computers.
God. Getting tough, right? So you have a
But
coworker that's your kid.
yeah, I guess it. But those 2 months where I was preparing PMP, I was totally relied on my parents. They were my support pillars. They
Mm,
took care of my kids, everything. Apart from study, they took care of him, everything. And
nice.
I was able to contribute my free time on the PMP part.
Nice. Nice. That's a good thing, right? Family giving a support. It's quite interesting. Okay, very good. Nice to know. Nice to know. Great. Thanks a lot, Sabreen, for coming up here and
Yeah, thank
talking
you.
about your success. And very impressive area is you got your certificate. Simultaneously, you were going for interviews on the project manager. And now in IBM, you're a project manager. I think from October this month, right? You kickstarted.
Yeah, October 9th I joined.
Joined. So it's a good thing, right? I also like the way you choose the company now rather company
Yeah.
you.
That's the most happiest thing. After I got my certificate, this is the second thing which I achieved. I can say that I'm the person who can choose now
Wow,
the out of 3 or 4
that's
offers.
impressive. That's impressive. I'm sure
But
the people.
this is not an easy role, Sriram. Like all people say that what does a project manager do? But the person who is that in that shoes knows that how difficult it is, how many things or he or she has to take care of.
Right, right. It's there. It's there. That is what we discuss in the classes to explain. Sometimes we would have not seen the real project manager. Uh,
Yes.
we would have seen some executors, and we will think, oh, that's manager. No, real manager is something
Have
different.
to, because that is a skill, and obviously that skill I possess, I'm very proud of it. So
You should be happy. You should be happy.
yeah.
So takeaway is read a 10th edition, take good
Yes,
amount of mock exams, analyze properly. Time management, be strict to that. In exam
yes,
hall,
that's for
sometimes
sure.
question can be lengthy. And in
Yes.
exam, she used a
And
highlighter. Hmm.
highlighter, and first, I mean, when you get to read a question, just most of the questions, like 60 to 70%, we got in hybrid or agile
Right,
methodology.
right,
Right.
right.
So first, when you read your question, first categorize that question into that bucket, whether this falls into waterfall, predictive methodology, or adaptive or
Mhm.
hybrid. Then that's wherein your next, uh, I mean, process will become easy. Like,
Got you.
okay,
Got
from
you.
where you can pick up.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. A lot of takeaways from you. I am the way you did. Ultimate is the results you start showing out, telling that, man, I got a job. Okay, that's a good thing.
Yes.
On top of that, you also say that set the proper date for the exam, move towards it.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
That will be very helpful
right,
to make yourself serious towards the
right,
preparation.
right. Goal setting.
Goal
Okay,
setting.
that's really, really impressive. Thanks a lot again, Sabreen, for being here. And
Thank
thanks to
you.
all the viewers watching this video. I'm sure you
Thank
all
you.
give likes and comments for her success and for the job as well, right? She showed
Thank
the
you.
results. Great, Sabreen. And good wishes for your growth. Keep applying what you learned, and we'll catch up in another success situation soon.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Have a great day. Bye.